It says the 100-day study plan for May 25. Okay, but 105 days has been taken care here. Clear? Because some people will come and ask, one group I should write, two groups I should write. If I'm writing one group or both groups or whatever it is, how am I supposed to prepare? Clear? This is a tentative plan. This is a tentative plan. You can arrange it according to your habits. Clear? And your strength, weaknesses, right? And your, as usual, SWOT analysis, opportunities and threats. Clear? So I am giving 2 weeks of Jan. Okay. In Jan, I am giving how much? 2 weeks. Don't worry. This I will do one thing. I will share this PDF later. Okay. Focus. ಇದರಲ್ಲೂ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. Okay. In Hindi, copy ಮತ್ ಕರೋ. Okay. In Tamil, copy பண்ணாதீங்க. In Kannada, copy ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. Clear? In Tulu, copy malpochi. Okay. In Konkani, copy kornuka. In which language do you want? Malayalam, I don't know. Tell them. Copy? Cheyalle. Then in Telugu, copy cheyadu. Okay, focus. Now, Jan, how many days I'm giving you? Feb, March, 31, April, and May, we have 2 more days. Clear? So from 3rd May, we have our CA Inter exams. Sir, how do we divide it? I go by 8-4-2 strategy. 8 weeks, 4 weeks, and roughly. Clear? Now, number of days the way I divide it is 60 days. Then we have 27 days, and then we have 18 days. Clear? So how do we need to do it? Now 3 months are actually good enough for you to clear group 2 if you have studied, if you are studying absolutely full dedication. Like whatever I have, I'm giving these 3 months, 3 to 3.5 months, I'm giving it to CA Inter, it will happen. Only those level of dedication and efforts will give fruits. Half here, half there will not fetch you anything. Clear? Yes, right? Now, see. First 6 days, what am I supposed to do? Focus on what? Conceptual learning and practice. But when you're practicing, what should be the focus? Qualitative studies. So first 60 days, we'll be focusing on understanding the concepts. Now, you would have done with your classes. If you are done with your classes, you know what concept is given where. So the study will become even more easier. Clear? So do conceptual study, and there in some cases you will have question right next to the concept, and your concept related questions are there. Clear? Solve that. Clear? Now here we'll be focusing on what? Syllabus coverage. Now here don't come and ask me what topic I can skip, which chapter I can skip and all. Clear? This is not your regular exams. Clear? Try to cover the syllabus, because in audit, if you're remembering, we have covered syllabus in such a way that concepts are there in almost all places. Yes or no? If you skip one topic, you're skipping actually a piece of puzzle. Correct? Yes, but there are some topics like chapter number 9 and chapter number 5, which you can read on an isolation basis. Clear? So my suggestion would be, for these topics, that is chapter 9 and chapter 5, part by part, every day one entity you do. Today hotel, tomorrow theaters, then you do hospital, then you do school, one by one, every day. With that, one item of financial statements every day. So that you are not studying one chapter one whole day, but one unit of it. How to audit borrowings. Today you study. So let's say 3 hours you allocated for audit. First 2 hours you study your regular standards. In the next 1 hour, 2 things. One different entity, one unit. Then items of financial statement, one item. Clear? This way when you are covering, it is more easier to study and remember the points as well. Got it? Yes. Next 27 day, we'll be focusing on what? Revision and mock papers. Clear? And at least 2 revision is suggested, right? Because once you study, then you revise again, then you revise again. After this, sir, some people will understand in one revision, good. But if you still want more revision, do more revision. Whose call? Professional judgment. Skepticism, it seems. Professional judgment. Clear? And at least one full mock paper you have tried, that is 100 mark paper, 2 to 5. Sorry, 1:45 to 5. Exam environment you have to create. Clear? Sit in the class or anywhere. Sit at home also. 1:30, sit in your place. 1:30 to 1:45, you will not read anything. You will not study anything. Clear? You will just focus on what am I going to do in this exam. And whatever questions have been asked, I'll be able to solve it. If tough questions come, these are the affirmations you have to do. If tough questions come, I'll be able to handle it. If easy questions come, I will not be overconfident. Clear? And these 15 minutes are your time, me time. Clear? Breathe. Just focus on breathing. Clear? Just focus on being calm. Consciously calm yourself. 1:45, you get the question paper. Clear? Flip it. Read from the end. Clear? Then, so last 8 days is again the second revision, or you can consider as the next revision or brushing up of important topics. Again, it's nothing but revision only. Clear? Now, what are the basic things we need? Seriousness. Before anything and everything, you should be serious about studies. Clear? Coming to class and going home will not fetch you marks. Clear? As a teacher, I'll tell you, just coming to class and going, having fun, going, reading here is not going to fetch you any marks. You come to class to get to know how to study. Your duty starts after the class ends. And if now you are not serious, you don't have much time. Correct? So, buckle yourself and start studying properly. So, be very serious about this attempt. Right? If you are not serious about this attempt, please don't consider this plan. Do as per your plan. Right? Be very serious. Absolutely serious. I have to finish in this attempt. Clear? Now, I keep telling in the class you need to have timetable. I keep telling in the class. And this is the nth time I'm telling you guys. If you do not have a timetable which is in writing, you do not know where you are. Randomly, if I ask you, you will tell one percentage. But if I ask you to explain that, will you be able to explain me the percentage? If you say I'm done with 40%, explain that 40%, no? No. So I need you to understand where is your progress. What is the status of your work should be in writing. And for that, you need to plan an effective and productive timetable. Clear? Then comes time allocation. So if you're writing one group, I have 105 days. So if I round down to 100 days, at least 7 to 8 hours you have to study. Clear? At least how many? 7 to 8 hours you have to study. Now I am not including your coaching time here. Because some people are already taking coaching. Some people are taking coaching. Some people are yet to take coaching. So I have removed that factor itself. Clear? 7 to 8 hours you are supposed to study. If you are including coaching, add let's say 2 hours of coaching or 4 hours if it is there, add 2 more hours. Could be 10 to 11 hours you can study if groups, your coaching is going on. So I have removed that factor. So disclaimer I am giving you, I have not included coaching time here. So both groups at least 11 to 12 hours effective. Effective means what? Study time. Sir, classes are 4:15 to 9:15. 5 hours of not class. 4.5 hours of class. Similarly, if you are sitting from 9 to 12, 9 to 12 is not a study time. Remove the break, it's gross. I need net hours. Clear? That is called effective hours is what here. So we need to clock these many effective number of hours. Clear? Yes. Then have practice at least once a day. Today what we did in the class? I gave you a question. You wrote it down. We evaluated in the class. Didn't you get to know where are the improvements? Areas of improvement? Like this, at least one question if you read. How many minutes we spent down? 10 minutes for 2 questions. So if one question is there, can't you have a formula? I gave you the formula. 1 mark, 1.6 minutes. Yes. One question can't you write for 4 marks can't you write today? Yes, in a day. So try to implicate this particular thing in your daily routine. Clear? So you can solve accounting. If you want to solve taxation, if you want to solve cost, don't audit means don't audit these subjects. Don't put a tick mark on this adjustment is correct. This adjustment is correct. You are not correcting institute book. You have to solve. They have solved. You have to solve. What you do is you just put a tick mark there. This is correct. This is correct. This is correct. They have calculated correctly. Are you calculating it? That is very important. Clear? Yes. Then write your mock papers as many as possible. But I told you at least one. One mock paper. Institute releases 2 series. Yes. Now, ArivuPro has few test series. Clear? Keep writing. Keep writing as much as possible. Keep writing. The more you write, the faster your answer will be done. So time management will be sharpened here. The skill of time management here will be sharpened. Clear? Now, what are the different combinations I can use? Generally, if you're writing both groups, you can use accounts and law as one combination. DT, IDT is one paper, but 2 combinations. Yes, costing and audit, FM and SN. Again, this is generally. Sir, I can't do accounts and law, I can do accounts and audit. Do it. Whichever you feel comfortable, but this is general suggestion from my side. Clear? I have also written you can modify according to your comfort. Done now. Now, how do I divide this? Rough. Again, this is a tentative schedule. First study, I told you minimum 2 revisions. First revision we have. Second revision we have. Now, we have 6 papers. Yes. Now, first study will take how many days, sir? 60 days. Now, I have allocated according to my judgment. Clear? Right? How much for accounts? How many days? 10 days. Law, 8 days. Tax, 12. Cost, 10. Audit, 10. FMSM, 8. Now, this is for those who are writing both groups. For those who are writing one groups, double it. Double it in the sense what? Repeat the same number of days if you want. Clear? 2 times you can study or 1 time you can study, keep on revising. Clear? Then we have first revision. This 10 days what you have studied, it should be revised within 4 days. Now, revision means what? Everything can you revise. When you are studying, you know, these are the easy topics. I don't need to spend more time on it. Yeah? But these are some tough stands where I have to spend some considerable time. So within 4 days, you have to do it. Clear? Law 3, cost 7, tax 7, cost 5, audit 4, FMSM 4. Quick revisions. Clear? Now 4 days, if you're writing only one group, full day you can revise. Sir, I'm revising 2 subjects a day. Then you consider half day and half day. Right? Totally how many allocation? 4 days. That means 8 half days. If it is 10 days, 20 half days. That way you can consider, sir, 1 day, 1 subject I can't revise. I want to revise 2 subjects. Do it. No problem. That's why I'm telling you, I'm giving you an idea. You can develop on this. It's not a strict formula. Clear? Second revision. Now, 4 days of accounts, but last 4 days. Last 4 days means what? When is your accounts exam? 3rd May. So 29th, 30th, 1st, 2nd. Last 4 days is good enough for accounts. Clear? Some people consider 7 days, 8 days, 10 days and all. What are you going to do there? Over preparation also is bad. Clear? How much is required? Only that much you have to prepare. Clear? So last 4 days you take for accounts. 2 days for law, 3 days for tax, then all 3 days. Now if you say 3 days is less, just before the exam, how many days you are getting? When I ask students, is 1.5 enough? No sir, at least 2 to 3 days. Take, I have given. Yes or no? So when we compare with that, did you get double? Yes, revise. Are you getting my point? Clear? So this comes up to our 105, including the 2 days of your May month. Clear? Now specifically for audit, because I can't talk for any other subject. Clear? My expertise in audit. So for audit, what is the study material I am supposed to refer? Since there could be students who will be viewing this video later on, right? If you have any reference material, use it. But stick to it. Do not keep changing your material at the very end. This is the thumb rule that you have to follow. Clear? Last class during your revision times and all, do not revise anything new material. New questions if you want to check in the revision time. Clear? Then if, sir, I don't have reference material, sir, I have only ICI, go ahead with ICI. Clear? And stick to it. Consistency. In audit we read, no, accounting policy should be consistent. Yes, same thing we have to apply. You have to be consistent. Clear? For revision, you have your own short notes. If you are prepared, use it. If not, chart book is available on ArivuPro.com. You can take it. class notes is only for class purpose. Clear? But you can, only class people will get that. Clear? Non-class people will not get that class notes. Yes. So for them, chart book is on the website. Marathon will be there. Yes. If the marathon is conducted, you can attend face to face or online live. If not, we always have our YouTube marathons going on for your respective attempt. Clear? You can watch that and revise. So you can either use it in first revision or you can use it in second revision just to brush up your concepts. Exam day, 1.5 day, never ever study anything new. No new questions as well. It's okay. Whatever you have done should be good enough. Clear? It's absolutely okay. Do not study anything new. No new concept. No new book. No new methodology. No new mnemonics. No new formulas. Whatever we have done, we are done. Clear? You will stop on the exam day. On the exam day, you will not study any other topic. If you want, you just revise RTPs and MTPs. Whatever you already have done. Clear? Stop studying after 12:31. I know it is difficult for you guys. We are used to studying at the very end moment. Clear? That's the reason why today I conducted the test. I announced the test and then you're reading. One of the question was already given to you yesterday. Just to test you. In that also you're revising. Right? Now, what is the point of revising? Let me ask you a very practical question. If you have already studied all these while, is more studies required? No. If you have not studied all these while, will that 1 minute give you marks? No. What is the point of pressurizing yourself into a situation where other questions also will forget now? Whatever we remember, we remember. Don't study anything new. In fact, I'll be very honest, don't take any books to the exam. Take only RTP if you want. Now you're not forced, but you're forced. Clear? Now you have to read only RTP. If you take more books, then the problem is, clear? Don't borrow books from friends and study there. So 1 to 1:30, just, probably reach early. Don't reach at 1:30. Reach probably by 1:15. Clear? Be calm there. Just loiter around if you want. Clear? 1:30, go to exam hall. 1:30 to 1:45, sit in your place. Clear? Keep everything ready. See whether the stationery things, everything is ready. Clear? Calm yourself down. I told you the affirmations. Speak about the affirmations again and again and again. Clear? Yes. And always remind yourselves that, okay, if any important standard comes, if I am confused, I will not write. If I know, I will write, I will underline. So these affirmations will ensure that your mind remembers certain things. But before that, you have to write it down and keep. Yeah, from now only. What are the do's and don'ts of exams? So if you write down and keep, and when you keep looking at it, you'll remember it. 1:45 when you get the question paper, without being panicked, without having any panic in your mind, right? Without panicking, go to the last page of the question paper, read the question paper. We only need a small amount of confidence in the exam hall. Once we get that confidence, we can take it in a different level. Clear? Then come to question number 1, you will be sorted. Exam got over? Yes? Directly go home. Do not discuss paper. With whom? Friends. Friends are anyone. Don't discuss paper with anyone. Clear? Don't go on YouTube. Because our focus is there. As a teacher, I want you to focus on your next exam. Because past is past. Clear? We can't do anything about it. So focus on your next paper. Clear? Yes? Go home, take some rest, start your FM studies. Clear? This is an outline for your May 2025. Understood? Clear?